What's up, y'all? No. We're gonna get this right. Was I not recording that whole time? What? Some of y'all may know me as Filson Photography. Others of you may know me as my son. This is my first YouTube video ever, so I am slightly nervous and I'm feeling a little awkward, but that's typically my default, so it's fine.
We don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
I basically wanted to do like a 2023 review slash 2024, what I anticipate on doing next. So the things I want to touch on this video is one, I want to do a 2023 review. I want to talk about photography and where I'm going with that. I want to talk about what I've been doing acting wise. And I want to talk about my friendships and relationships and things like that. 2023 sucked. It was awful. Trash. No. Absolutely not. Would not redo, would not go back in time, would not ever, would not restart the year to do things differently. Just want to move on from it. I've been an anxious little bugger before, but last year, oh my God, 2023 was so bad. At the beginning of the year, I was working at a job that I absolutely hated. I call it the bad place.
Sick of this company. The trash!
The only ups from it is probably experience being a supervisor and the friends I made. If I met you at the bad place, hello, I love you. If you're still at the bad place, sorry. Pumpy's in this video, by the way, guys. This is my frog. His name is Pumpy D Frog Figgins Filson. I will write his name right here so you know how to spell it. Figgins and Frog are spelled with a PH. Thank you. I was working a job that I didn't hate it. I was working a job that I hated at the beginning of the year, as well as me not being mentally here. I was just so anxious and I was so sad and everything was just, I was paying back my student loans. I was going out sometimes, but I was definitely in survival mode this year, but not survival as in living check to check, but survival as in I need to get this done immediately while I can, when I have the finances, set my footing up for whatever. And that's the thing, when you are planting seeds for the future, the present can really suck. And that's kind of what the first half of this year was. I quit that job in August or July. It was at some point, money is just no longer worth what's going on up here. And at that point, money was no longer worth it. So yes, I quit that job in July. And in August, I started back doing freelance work all the way up to November, where I got my new job. I currently work as the social media manager at Insomnia Cookies. I do not work at a store location. I work at the headquarters. That's a common question about where I work. There are 2 of us on the team currently. It's a great job and I love it. Things have started looking up at these last few months, but definitely the first part was a lot. I have a lot of exciting stuff coming up in terms of photography this year. First, I will be filing for an LLC. I spoke to my mentor. Hi, Wafia. She told me a little bit about the process and she sent me some resources. After that, I looked into it myself. It is fairly simple, and so that is in the works right now. If you haven't noticed, I have started rebranding this year. Headshots, business cards. However, there was no cohesion in my branding, I feel because my email was different from my website name, which is different from my Instagram name. People are just gonna have to bounce from thing to thing and they're just not gonna have one name for me. So if you're watching from my photography account, you may or may not have noticed that I have officially changed my name to K Filson Photography. The LLC name will be K Filson Photography. Everything will be from now on K Filson Photography. I updated my website. Also, my prices went up. Yes, check out my website. The prices did go up. I love that for me. I feel a lot of the time, photographers, we fear that if our prices go up, people will no longer think that we're worth it or we're gonna lose clients, blah, blah, blah. I am where I need to be photography-wise, and I am gonna stand firm in that.
My time has come.
The next topic I said I wanted to talk about was my acting. Acting is such a sensitive topic for me personally. If you are from Philly and you've ever asked me about like my acting stuff, you saw the things that I recently posted. Some people wanted to watch it with me, or some people are like, why didn't you say anything sooner, yada, yada, yada. I'm so shy when it comes to expressing that side of myself in Philly. When I was in college, I was fine with it. I was a theater major. I had everyone I knew, they were into acting, and you know, I was hella talented on the stage. So, you know, it was never like a fear of mine. Like I could openly like just be like, yeah, this is what I'm doing. And you know, I'm there with people who are there for that as well. Of course, it's gonna be fine, simple, smooth. When I am in Philly though, I just feel like I'm around people who just don't understand the territory, which is fine, but also when you don't understand the territory, it's just like an insecurity. Like I don't want people to think I'm wasting my time with this passion, which no one has ever said to me, by the way. It's just something that's within myself. And it's crazy that it's something I hide. It was literally my major in college. I studied theater and film. They are very important parts of who I am. So I feel like disappointed in myself when people come up to me and ask like, where did this come from? Like blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what do you mean where did it come from? I studied this. Like this is 4 years in the making. I am a trained actress, but people don't know that because of me. Like y'all wonder why I be bursting out in the song, is because that's what I do. Last 4 months of the year, from September to December, I was in 3 projects. Be Back by 3, Love Is, and Anxious Heart. I will try to put the links in my linker. One of them has not been released yet, but I will definitely keep you guys up to date for when it is. But next year, I really want to get back into my acting bag. I also enjoy being behind the camera and writing. And if you know, you know, but 2021, the year we graduated, we all had the thesis films. My thesis film was called Flesh to Flesh. And then I was supposed to try and create Flesh to Flesh again in 2022. I had my actors, I had a plan, I had everything done. The pandemic had spiked again back up in 2022. And so the location I had booked to do my shoot, they closed down and they told me, you know, they can't do it, everything, blah, 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 COVID stuff. So that really disappointed me.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
And then I was like, okay, I'll try this project again a different time. And then in 2023, I had another project that I wanted to do. It was called Red Handed, earlier in the year. Again, everything is written. I have everything I need for it. However, and I'm still gonna. I had a friend who was gonna help me with the cinematography. However, he canceled on me the day of, or the day before, like the night before we were supposed to shoot. That's when he canceled on me. And I was like really upset and hurt because I was just like, I haven't done my own project in like 2 years now. And now like when I'm ready for it, again, something comes up where it can't happen. However, I will say for both years, if I get disappointed when it comes to my art, then I'll just like shut it down, which is my own fault because maybe the location shut down, but I could have found a different one to do Flesh to Flesh. Maybe the cinematographer canceled, but one, I'm a cinematographer, I can make that happen. And also I have friends that were willing to help, but just like when that disappointment hits, I'm just like, oh, it's the end of this, I guess. But that also to me means that I'm passionate about what I do, which means I just have to do it.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
So this year, I will release 2 passion projects of my own creation, and I am very excited for that. Red Handed will definitely be one of them, and I actually met somebody on the Love Is set that I want to be a part of that, so let's see if we can make that happen. But I can't keep making excuses for acting and the things that my heart is actually in, because those are what really that's what keeps me going. But yeah, on the acting side, I'm really ready. I want to do more photo shoots, self-photo shoots. I want more headshots. I want to do some modeling, not like commercial modeling, genuinely just like for acting purposes. And I really just want to just set my footing and be the little Viola Davis that I know is deep down in here. The last topic that I really want to touch on is friendships and relationships. I feel like in the past, have always been known as a very attentive friend. I would always show up for everything. I used to be a great texter. But this year, with everything that's been going on, I just feel like I have not made space for those relationships. And friendships are important to me. Friendships are the most important type of relationships to me because those are really your chosen peoples. My friends know that I love them, but I have been like a bit busy and mentally just not here, and I really want to make up for that time that hasn't been spent networking. Let's talk about networking. If you know me, you know I do not like to talk to people. I am awkward as whatever. It's my default setting. It's just like, it's giving nothing. I really want to do more networking. I want to work with more photographers. I want to work with more videographers. I want to work with more actors. I just want to work with a lot more talents, especially in Philly. Philly is a place with a lot of great artists, and I feel like our art is underrated. I feel like we're not.
I'm finding it.
It take you that long to find it?
It does.
At a young age, we were not taught the skills that we needed in order to genuinely make our work like flourish, or really like treat our art as art and monetize it. But there is a lot of great artists that come from Philly, and I really, really want to get to know them. I really, really want to like work with other people, and I really just want to like expand everything. I am so excited for like everything I can do this year, really just with the mindset that I have right now. I feel very motivated. Like I want to work. I want to work, and I want to work with others, and I'm excited. Last thing I want to talk about before I close out is YouTube. Again, this is my first ever like YouTube video where I'm sitting and talking to the camera. I definitely want to just utilize YouTube more. I have been getting so much better at like showing myself. I feel like when cameras used to be pointed at me or whatever, I would make a little jokey joke, or I would just like hide. Like I would just be like,
I've always been the kind of girl that hid my face.
I feel like I've definitely come out that shell. Also working at Insomnia Cookies helped with that a little bit, because having to make a video of myself doing something and then post it on a page that has their following, it was really like nerve-wracking the very first day. And I was just like, people are gonna see me. And I'm just like, why am I like that? I should be like, okay, people are gonna see me. And I want people to see me. I want people to see my art. I want people to see how hard I work. I want people to see what it takes in order to get to a better position. So I want to utilize my YouTube for like vlogging sometimes, like photography projects, or like even like what a day looks like doing like social media management, what a day looks like on set acting, just those types of projects. I really want to do like photography tips and tricks and everything to like help up and coming photographers. Maybe I could be a mentor one day. That would be cute, right? Thank you, mentor. Almost forgot to mention, I got a new apartment. So, you know, I'm currently recording in that apartment. Moving everything in this week. I am so excited for that. And new job, new house, new attitude, new brand, new business, everything new in the new year. And I am very excited and grateful. All right, so yeah, I have been talking in an empty room with a camera and too many lights in front of me for a while. So I am going to wrap this up. But if you are watching this video right now, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and comment, and you will see me again. Hopefully soon, but you will definitely see me again. Thank you all.